Hi, my name is Dr. W.Schwartz. I'm the Senior Vice President, Global Quality and Compliance in R&D for GSK. Perhaps I give you a few words about myself. I trained and practiced as a physician in the UK, but then joined the pharmaceutical industry over 20 years back and worked in and led teams in clinical development, regulatory affairs, medical affairs, quality and compliance. Here at PHARMED, I'm really covering two topics and having two lectures. The one is on the subject of quality, compliance and risk management related to my current role. And the other one is on the opportunities and challenges in conducting clinical trials in developing countries. Clinical research in developing countries really can confer significant scientific, operational and economic cost benefit to the sponsors, but also a whole host of challenges. The aim of this lecture is really to look at how we can create win-win situations, not only for the sponsor, but also for the country and the community involved. First and foremost, ethical standards of study approach, study conduct, data collection need to be really the same anywhere in the world, but there are barriers. There are barriers which can nonetheless be overcome without violating the essence of the ethical and regulatory standards which we have rightfully set ourselves. Problems can be handled in a culturally sensitive way, and the lecture and a case study will actually explore how this can be done best. Long-term strategies need to be articulated and agreed up front, specifically and particularly in terms of post-trial medication and post-trial care for clinical trial subjects. This, of course, is important in developed and in developing countries, but poses a much bigger challenge in the developing country context. Clinical trials are only one way of furthering the access of medicines to a greater and larger audience of patients or people, which ultimately is what developing medicines is all about. Really, pharmaceutical medical professionals play a very important and vital role in the conduct of clinical trials. They are the guardians of the ethical, clinical and scientific standards governing the way we conduct clinical research. After all, patients come first. As you can tell, I'm quite excited about the subjects I'm lecturing on. But really, I think what's most important is that we ourselves, as pharmaceutical medical professionals, hold ourselves to the highest standards of both formal education and informal calibration of what we think really is the best of standards. PHARMED does both of that, formal education and informal calibration of the highest standards. I certainly enjoy being here and hopefully see you soon.